5.8 Swivel joints, loading arms, and pantographs. Most other components of the fuel system fixed in place can be automatically only very small relative to displacement without affecting surfaces. However, either surface receivers, sometimes both mobile and connection between two requires the use of hoses, loading arms, pantographs, and hoses are covered in Section 511 loading arms. Pantographs covered in the effective hose replacements offering flexible and hose durability, piping with swivel joints, and discussing the points of simple supply freedom movement necessary to allow the movement between the fuel source and receiver while ensuring the tight seal and most maintenance requirements of these items arise from the rough handling of the receiving. 581 the scope. This section provides general information of the swivel joints, loading arms, pantographs, describes common organizational level maintenance, and troubleshooting associated with these items is intended to be used in conjunction with detailed technical information contained in manuals, operating instruction. Additional information pertaining to the swivel joints and loading in arms pantographs can be found in the following reference to the Military Handbook 201B Petroleum Operation Navy Air 06502 Aircraft Refueling Shore Activities Military Handbook 1022 Petroleum Facilities. 582 General maintenance requirements. Seals on swivel joints and loading arms and pantographs are constant needs of the maintenance and being consistent motion being enforced by being beyond normal range of motion, and in addition to movable joints requiring periodic lubrication, less frequently replacing package sealing O-rings within the hoses, nozzles, and pressure regulators. Cares must be taken to ensure the grounding, bonding, and wire is not damaged during the maintenance is allowed to deteriorate. Loading arms or pantographs that are treated through rough deterioration or through rough during refueling operations, since the hose replacements consideration should be given and to inspection monitoring their care to the given hoses. Operators who perform most of the preventing maintenance must be alerted in leaks, wet spots, erratically mechanical operations, excessive force while in transforming fuel. Inspections are to be conducted in accordance with Navy Air 065-502 loading arms and swivel joints. Loading arms are sliding tubes or seals with packaging. The elongated to close the distance between the supply line, tanker car, or tank truck. Lack in the seals of the major problem. Slide impacted against the sliding and fixed portion of the arm can cause the flat spots, allowing the gap in the seal between the loading arms and providing opportunities for the leakage. Packing seals does not stop the leakage. Checking the scoring flat spots and caused by the side impact. The swivel joint and swinging joint attaching to the arm supply piping is also sources of leakage, especially in the arms subjected to stress, which is made in the tank of the complying adapter. The program periodically lubrication inspection will ensure longer swivel joint life, and since the fully lubricated joint will not allow dirt to enter. However, the seals continue to leak. Despite the lubrication of the seal replacement with the entire joint of the replaced, and reason for the recurring failure should be identified. Common cause of the failure are inadequate support of the arm, excessive motion beyond the range expected for the joint. Fully stocked kits are usually available to complete seal and joint renewal, and the manufacturer technical manual will be provided more detailed information. 584 Pantographs. Pantographs are most often used aircraft fueling facilities either to fix fuel systems, skids, mobile refuelers. There are a number of swivel joints and one or more casters, dolly wheels to assist the movement of the stowed transferring position. The focus of either maintenance centers around the care of the joints of the lubrication being primarily preventive maintenance requirements. The pantographic sufficient numbers of swivel joints to prevent the excessive strains of the leaks persistent after the replacement, suspecting seals of the O-rings that they may be dirty and foreign material of the bearing. In most cases, the replenishment of the joint necessary. Refer to the manufacturer technical manual. More detailed information. Most of such a correct grade of lubrication suggested maintenance frequency. One possible source of straining of joints is standard arms of pantographs. The operational maintenance personnel should be discouraged of the practice. These are area required maintenance of pantographic accessory equipment, emergency breakaway devices, dead man controlled ventral control valves, pressure adjustment. Refer to the Navy FAC NFGS 15486 aviation fuel distribution suspension of the detailed information regarding the operational of this equipment. Nozzle regulators. When in the end of the user fuel product, the aircraft extra precaution necessary. Ensure the fuel reaches the aircraft through the safe cleaning connection. Fuel nozzle regulators provided last means of filtration as well as assurance against the pressure of surges. The prevention damage fuel sensitive system engines, and in most cases that readily apparent to the refueling personnel. Problems exist with the equipment. When problems discovered, the fueling operation is halted and subjected to remove the service and replacement of the equipment Attached static electricity charges and inherent fueling is an important consideration for both of these items and ensure the operator, maintenance personnel, inspection of the deterioration of ground straps, clamps, and other metallic in contact. Such deterioration can result in static and inducing an explosion of fire. And then on the 591 scope.